between us knows no pause. Every breath is a bridge to your body. I get lost in the curve of your shadow, as if time had forgotten. My chest beats and sing with your presence. Your every touch is a secret revealed. The night wraps around us without limits, and every sigh turns into a living beat. Your gaze pierces me completely, like fire that illuminates the darkness. There are promises that can only be felt. My body understands before my mind does. Desire grows in slow waves, like a seed that won't retreat. Desire dances in the shadows, lose myself in you. Every inch is a promise. If the fire hurts, let it burn my skin. Calls your name, it's the only way to exist here. Lose myself in you. Every inch is a promise. If the fire hurts, let it burn my skin. Calls your name, it's the only way to exist here. Feel your energy sweep through every space, like wind that infiltrates our warming. My body responds to your rhythm. Every touch is a soft and deep explosion. The night bows to the intensity of the moment. My chest learns the language of your heat. Passion stretches out, infinite and silent, and everything in us boils down to feeling. The night's last sigh envelops us, as if time had stopped to feel. Your every touch is a flame that won't go out. My body learns your geography. The silence vibrates with our breathing, and every instant is a promise kept. I draw near slowly, I get lost in you, like someone finding home in another skin. Your gaze pierces my essence, like light that illuminates without hurting. There are desires that can only be lived. My body understands before my mind does. Every inch is a goodbye and a beginning. The fire burns, but I don't fear it. Desire dances in the shadows, lose myself in you. Every inch is a promise. If the fire hurts, let it burn my skin. Calls your name, it's the only way to exist here. Lose myself in you. Every inch is a promise. If the fire hurts, let it burn my skin. Calls your name, it's the only way to exist here. signal is drifting, but I can feel the frequency shifting in the dark. I am a satellite spinning in an orbit made of your old whispers, trying to decode the silence you left behind in the static of the rain. The antenna is reaching for a pulse that used to be so steady, a connection that didn't need wires, just the heat of our shared breath. Now I'm deep underwater, where the signals become automatic, binary codes of I miss you and where did you go? We're going in the deep. I am tracing the architecture of your ghost in these empty hallways, building a sanctuary out of the shadows that stretch across the wooden floor. Your name is a vibration that resonates in the marrow of my bones, a secret frequency that only my heart knows how to receive. We were two stars colliding in a slow motion explosion of gold, and now I am just carrying the stardust, trying to find the fire again. Oh, this longing is a slow burning fire in the dark. I am missing the touch of your skin against the cold night. Saditis, it's a word that doesn't have a home in English, but I feel it in the way the air turns thin when I say your name. Hidden heartbeats pulsing in the concrete of this lonely city. Soulmates dancing on the edge of a dream that never ends. Don't wake me tonight, let me stay in this indigo memory where the distance is a lie, and you are still standing there. You in the silence, we are dancing in a circle of shadows, looking for a way back to the light we left behind. I feel the air gliding through my fingers, like a reminder that I can choose. Every step is a breath of the infinite. Every breath teaches me to let go. The city sleeps, but I walk between shadows that embrace without holding much. pulses in the rhythm of the night, and the world bows to my will. My thoughts flow freely, every gesture is a dance without direction. Freedom invades without warning. My body understands the open space. The wind guides my every step, and my spirit's present to the air. I feel the air calling my name. I lose myself, and in the open sky, every step is a promise, every sigh my own scream. My soul calls your name. It's the only way to exist here. Ooh, ooh. It's the only way to exist here. Ooh, ooh. It's the only way to exist here. The moon watches me from above, like a witness to who I am now. Every shadow turns into a silent element. Every instant makes me breathe full. My body learns the language of the wind. The night bows to my courage, and freedom dances in every fiber, like a flame that can't be put out. The wind sweeps through my chest, as if it wanted to teach me how to fly. Every step loose in the dark makes me feel whole and light. The city breathes along with me. Every shadow keeps up without holding me. My body dances with the open space, as if every instant were eternal. My thoughts flow freely, every gesture is an invitation to surrender. Freedom pulses in every cell. My spirit spreads through the air. Every breath is its own beat. My eyes find infinite horizons. I feel the air calling my name. I lose myself, and outside world demands its place. The tension rises sharp and bittersweet. The fear of what we lose when we complete this deep surrender, this essential need. Planting the consequential, painful seed. This is the conflict, the electric wire burning between commitment and desire. I crave a shelter, but I chase the wind. A battle that can never truly end. The heartbeat quickens, not with passion's flow, but with the sudden sharp refusal to let go of this deep freedom, this nocturnal shield. Everything that the morning light revealed. I touch your hand to feel the subtle strain, the silent question that brings on the rain. The deep house pulse becomes a fractured beat, the rhythm of a dangerous fast retreat. We know the cost, the price we have to pay for living in the dark and turning from the day. The shadow stretches long across the floor, reminding us there's always something more than this one moment, this suspended time, a secret shared, a truly perfect crime. I wish I could just pause the turning clock and keep the door forever on the lock. But freedom whispers, haunting and so clear. You cannot hold a ghost, you cannot keep it here. The sensual warmth is fading to a chill, an emotional struggle of the will. This constant inner pull. Slow touch, slow touch. The truth I try to hold. Slow touch, a story to be told but buried deep. I lose myself, me losing you, me losing you. But now the edge is blurred, see. Don't wake me tonight, don't wake me tonight. Don't wake me. This is the breaking point. Let me breathe the dark and fight the fading light. The moment we can't anoint. You and the silence has turned into a threat, a debt we haven't paid yet. I whispered vow, a burden I can't bear, the weight of a forbidden open air. I feel the heartbeat pounding in my fear, the sound of freedom growing cold and near. Desire and freedom, they clash upon the wire, fueling this deep internal troubled fire. I lose myself, I lose myself in you, me losing you. It is almost here, me losing Don't wake me tonight. Don't wake me tonight. You and the silence, the conflict in the air, the heavy weight of what we did to share, the tension of the deep emotion on the cinematic in a fall. Freedom's cost is etched into my memory. The conflict phase, a residual quiet hum, the realization of what we have become. Not just two bodies in a space alone, but a shared frequency, a deeper secret tone. I feel the shift, the turning of the tide, where every instinct finally aligns inside. The need to run is traded for the grace of finding solace in the silent, sacred place. This introspection is a blinding, brilliant light, illuminating the reasons for the fight. The freedom I was chasing, wild and vast, was never meant to hold, it was meant to pass. It wasn't in the leaving, but the stay, the choice to let the raw emotion play. The dangerous seed has blossomed into truth, reclaiming the lost innocence of youth. I understand the shadows on the wall, they are the proof that I survived the fall. The April smooth pressure starts to ease, carried away upon the morning breeze. The heartbeat slows, a steady measured pace, the true rhythm of this quiet chosen space. I see the pattern in the way we move, an undeniable design we cannot disprove. The sensual language of the skin is clear, removing every layer of the fear. I realized the weight was not the cost, but the illusion of the freedom that was lost. The loss was only temporary fate, a compromise I was afraid to break. The new disco beat is softer, deep and slow, the perfect current for the truth to flow. The deep emotion now is crystal clear, the simple honest presence of you here. The cinematic moment is not gone, it simply changes texture into dawn. I let the silence speak the words I need, the ultimate fulfillment of the seed. This is the calm after the emotional storm, finding the only place where I feel warm. The freedom lives not on the open road, but in the choice to share the heavy load, to share the breath, to share the fading light, to choose you and the silence every night. myself, me losing you eternally. A secret world where we are always free. Don't wake me tonight, don't wake me tonight. Let the music play. Let me breathe the dark, let me breathe the dark of yesterday. When the silence, the promise in the air, a whisper vow, a burden I can bear. I feel the heartbeat pounding in my chest, the sound of freedom putting me to the test. Desire, freedom, they are one, the perfect fuel. Until the night is done. Me losing you, me losing you, me losing you. Slow touch, a simple thing that sees me through. The air is heavy, charge requires sense, the only deep defense. Me losing you, me losing you. In the beautiful electric shade of blue, the rhythm calls, the silent voice is clear. I wish you could stay right here. Slow touch, slow touch, slow touch, the constant steady rain. Me losing you, me losing you, avoiding all the pain. Don't wake me tonight, don't wake me tonight. Let me breathe the atmosphere. You in the silence, forever holding you near. The skin remembers, the memory is deep. A gentle promise that the darkness keeps. The light is muted, the world is far away, lost in the rhythm of the slow decay. Me losing you, me losing you, me losing you, me losing you, me losing you. The cinematic, deep emotion, an endless, vast, nocturnal ocean. Slow touch, don't wake me tonight. You and the silence, the rhythm of our sweet shared compliance. Me losing you, me losing you, forever now. Slow touch, fulfilling every single vow. Heartbeat, shadow, light, breath, skin, silence, touch. I wanted this so very much. I wanted this so very much. Me losing you. Slow touch, the only true, the only true, the only true, the only true. Don't wake me tonight, don't wake tonight. Let me breathe the fading light. You and the silence, you and the silence. The flow, the flow, the flow, the beautiful. Starting blocked and closure, resolution, emotion, silence. The final silence holds the only key, the quiet resolution setting us free. The sun has crossed the window pane at last, reflecting futures that will now hold fast. The deep emotion settles calm and true, a silent promise between me and you. The abyss will fall begins to live, revealing the scale of this essential gift. It wasn't just the passion or the peak, but used. We are delivered, we are now released. Released from tension, released from the chase. Resting in the quiet of this perfect space. The shadow is resolved into the light. The deep dark purpose of the restless night. Me losing you becomes me found in you. The final deepest truth, eternally new. The heartbeat fades, an echo in the air. A silent answer to a silent prayer. Total peace. promises I vow to keep now willingly, freely pour. The world outside is just just a blur, a distant muted phantom sound. Nothing else matters now but her, where genuinely buried is found. I follow the echoes in the wall, the deep resonating call. I'm ready now to risk the fall, accepting and embracing all. Me losing you, me losing you. Now I find a way. Slow touch of the air, through the night and through the day. Don't wake me tonight. Let the current pull us deep. You and the silence, secrets we will keep. The rhythm takes me, I submit to this undeniable force. A silence sacred, perfect fit, charting an unexpected course. Me losing you, me losing you. I'm finally home. Slow touch, it feels so new. Never again to roam. The last shadow of my whole life dies, consumed by the intensity we share. I watch the past through distant eyes, a memory fading in the air. My breath is steady, long and slow, a meditation in the dark. I watch the former tension go, leaving behind its verse upon a loop. On this enchanted sacred ground, I finally break out of the group. I'm individual, I'm free, a singular note in the machine, a perfect vast anomaly, a living, breathing, vibrant scene. The low-end energy takes hold, a story waiting to unfold. I need the libido of form, escaping from the final storm. The only structure is the beat, the only purpose to repeat. It's raw surrender, sweet and deep, the promise that I wanna keep. The slow touch of the sound waves light is all I need to feel complete. Embracing the unending night, a perfect steady rhythmic beat. I feel the future in my hands, a tangible and honest thing, breaking the form of barren lands. The sweet momentum starts to swing. I'm finding purpose in the space. Between the kick and the deep bass, this clarity, this perfect flow, the only current I can know. This clarity, this perfect flow, the only current I can know. The rhythm calls, I must obey. I lose myself in the deep display. The only structure is the beat. The feeling is completely sweet. The rhythm softens, a subtle ebb. The energy begins to fade. A delicate, nostalgic web of memories gently overlaid. The sharp edges of the former climax dissolve into a tender glow. A sequence of emotional syntax, a quiet, sweet and heavy flow. I feel the sadness start to rise, a gentle melancholy, true and deep, reflected in my half-closed eyes. beautiful regret. You and the silence, nothing to forget. Of the city is fading in the rearview mirror now. I made a silent promise, a deep and wordless vow, to chase the sunrise until the stars begin to bleed, planting the spirit of passion like a sacred seed. Your ghost is in the passenger seat, a whisper of the past. But I am moving forward, making this freedom last. The road is a velvet ribbon under a silver moon. I'm humming a melody, a haunting and lonely tune. I feel the electricity jumping from the cold concrete. The sound of my liberation is bitter and it's sweet. We are drifting through the canyons of shadow and light, where everything is beautiful. Silence of the desert, a new desire is born. Oh, let me lose in you the freedom and the fire, lifting me higher, burning with a deep desire. Skin against the night, breath against the flame. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. It's the passion in the silence, the soul in the light. Don't wake me tonight. No, don't wake me tonight. We are the echoes of a love that's finally free. Just you and the silence, just you and me. The bass is a heartbeat thumping inside the machine, searching for the places that I have never seen. I touch the dashboard, feeling the vibration of the soul, giving up the pieces to finally become the whole. There's a fever touch of the wind is a lover's soft caress. I'm shedding the weight of the sorrow and the stress. Neon dreams are flickering in the distance far away. I don't wanna see the dullness of the coming day. Keep the engine humming, keep the spirit flying high. Underneath the vastness of the cinematic sky, we are liquid gold, we are diamonds in the rough. I used to think that silence was never quite enough, but now I hear the music in the spaces in between. The most beautiful vision that I have ever seen. Ever seen.
Tension is building in the static of the air. A heavy weight of freedom that is getting hard to bear. I see the shadows stretching like fingers on the glass, watching all the versions of my old self finally pass. There's a conflict in the rhythm, a battle in the beat, between the safety of the dark and the burning of the heat. Am I running to a future or just running from a ghost? To the things that I have loved or the things I fear the most? The engine's getting louder, a mechanical scream ripping through the fabric of this cinematic dream. I'm pushing on the pedal, feeling gravity push back. Everything is fading into white and into black. Oh, let me lose in you, the freedom and the fire, lifting me higher, burning with a deep desire. Skin against the night, breath against the flame. I'll never be the same, I'll never be the same. I'm looking for a home in this empty open space. The friction of the soul, the heat of the release, warring with the silence just to find a silver piece. A silver piece. Tension is the breach, the passion is the sea. I am breaking into pieces just to finally be me.